I'm liking this series so far, but can we just move on with the with CRM, please? I'm starting to get a bit frustrated with this show because I'm not really liking the direction it's heading right now. Rick has been broken almost beyond repair by the CRM, and he is terrified for his people of leaving after Jadis threatened everyone back at Alexandria. She threatened the ones that he loved, and of course that really does just make Rick question about whether or not he should leave. Rick realizes that the only way Michonne can survive this is that she leaves by herself. If you really love me, you'll leave, he writes to her. Rick owes Jadis in his life, something he doesn't quite admit happened or is thankful for. Jadis is a real pain in the ass, and of course, the logical thing would be for Rick to kill her so that she and Michonne could escape and go home. Of course, Michonne doesn't go. Who would? And she's pissed off at Rick for even making the suggestion. Michonne doesn't abandon Rick and wants the two of them to leave together. Jadis tells Rick about a 500-year plan to restore civilization. Yeah, I'm sure that the CRM has a great plan, especially when people aren't allowed to leave, but the CRM isn't giving them proper freedom. How are people okay with their way of living? Does anybody else ever try to escape? It really feels like they could just escape and head back home. Alexandria could easily stand and fight the CRM, right? The chemistry between Michonne and Rick are the highlights of the series, but I'm finding the entire CM to be a drag and kind of boring. I really don't care for it, and I also don't care for anyone else involved in the community. Terry O'Quinn tries his all, but I don't really find him interesting. Jadis, I don't really care for either. I don't think any of them really are interesting characters. I did, however, like the scene where Michonne meets the artist who painted her, Judith, and Carl on the cell phones, which was a nice moment, I thought, in the episode. Michonne is then interrogated as her alias named Dana, and you can just tell that her interrogator wants to kill her as she draws her knife. Rick draws out his gun, however, ready to kill Thorne if it ever comes to it. Now, Pearl is aware that Dana is a threat and tries to kill her again near the end of the episode in the forest, but Rick puts a zombie in front of her sniper. Rick sees it coming, but he saves Michonne, which I thought that part was actually pretty suspenseful. The part during the forest really angered me in this episode. They have this sort of weapon that can kill more zombies easily. It's like this huge weapon with sharp objects, and then they can just slice zombies one after the other. And now they get so far away, and there's fog everywhere in the forest, and you're telling me that they couldn't have escaped? Really? There's zombies everywhere, there's fog everywhere. The CRM wouldn't have known where the hell they went. So you're telling me that it's possible for Michonne and Rick to have escaped at that moment? That's where the show really pissed me off, because it feels like they're dragging this storyline just because, but there's only 6 episodes. There's only 3 episodes left, so I don't really understand. I really don't like the CRM storyline. I'm sorry. I just want to see them on the run and then head back to Alexandria. I really am done with the CRM, and hopefully in episode 4 it is gonna be over. The storyline will be over, because near the end of the episode, Rick and Michonne are in a helicopter. Rick tells Michonne that they are done and whatever happened between them is over, and he also says that I'll force you to leave even if I have to knock you out. Of course, he wants her to hate him because he thinks it's the only way for her to survive. But Michonne really believes that Rick can be the brave man he once was again, and just he needs to fight this CRM and just get the hell out of there with Michonne. So the episode ends, and they're both on the helicopter, and Michonne grabs him, and there's like this terrible thunderstorm outside, and she throws him out the window. Now I just hope that they have parachutes. I hope that both of them have parachutes, because I don't know how they're gonna survive this. I don't know how they're gonna make it out of alive and back to Alexandria if they don't. So yeah, so far I think that this series is all right. I hope that it gets better, especially in episode 4. Because right now, I really don't like the CRM storyline. I hope we're done with it. Well, we're not going to be done with it because it needs to get resolved. But I just don't like the direction that this show is going right now. So hopefully it gets better in episode 4. I think the acting by Andrew Lincoln and Danny Guerrera is terrific. I think they're a really good reason to watch this show right now. But so far, I'm a little disappointed in this show, in this event series. But we'll see how it all concludes. We'll see how everything comes to a head. Maybe the ending will save it. Hopefully, I don't know if Rick is gonna die or Michonne is gonna die. Who knows? Who knows how it'll conclude? Maybe it's gonna have a happy ending. Hopefully, it's gonna have a happy ending. So yeah, let me know what you think about The Ones Who Live episode, the third episode called Bye, down in the comments below. Please subscribe. See you next time. Bye.